As some of you may know, Sawthorl was one of the earliest Nord settlements in Skyrim. Also the largest. Sacked by the elves in the infamous Night of Tears, not much is known about what happened to Sawthorl. This is an exciting opportunity for us to be able to study such an early civilization and protect it. Well, are there any questions before we begin? Anything at all that might be of interest. That's why I adore this location. And if along the way my message about the dangers of magic should happen to sink in for a few students, that would be a happy coincidence. Ah, yes. Well, why don't you see if you can assist Arniel Gain? He's one of our scholars. I expect he'd appreciate some help in locating any additional magical artifacts here in the ruins. Any enchanted items will do. The usefulness of the enchantment is irrelevant. If you find anything, the class can look it over. Now let's see. What shall we have the rest of you do? Berlina, my dear, why don't you search for warding magics? Anything designed...
Can you imagine what it was like living here so long ago? First met in Tamriel. Here.
To think, my ancestors destroyed the homes of Onwin's ancestors. So much bloodshed.
Please be careful here. The site isn't entirely secure.
I'll be amazed if we find anything useful. What? Ah, yes, you. I remember you. I've only looked through a portion of this section. You can look around in the chambers just north of here. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything. Just round up the rest of the magical artifacts so that I can catalog them. All right, then.
What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right? How in the world did that happen? Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it? Do you see that? Some kind of resonance. You and the wall. It must be connected to the amulet. I wonder, what effect might your spells have? This be sealed off? What is this place? I'm not sure what to expect here. Please be on your guard.
Hold, mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. You, mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care, and know that the Order is watching.
I swear I felt something rather strange just then. What just happened? I'm afraid I didn't see anything. Can you tell me more about what you saw? The Psijic Order? Are you quite sure about that? That's very odd. And danger ahead? Why, that doesn't make any sense at all. The Psijics have no connection to these ruins. Perhaps we should take a look inside these coffins. Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find? They were a group of mages with a history that predates the Empire. No one's seen them in well over 100 years. They vanished. I have no idea what connection they'd have to this place. I have no idea, but it's fascinating. The Isle of Artaeum disappeared over 100 years ago, and no one has seen them since. And yet now, suddenly, they've chosen to contact you. If nothing else, I'd take it as a compliment. The Psijics have only ever dealt with those they feel worthy. All right, then. Guess it's all clear now. I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why do I thought it high time I caught up with you. Well now, would you look at that, huh? Nothing seems to work. Keep it busy. I'll try to drain some of its power. What could this place... I have no idea. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Savos Aran of this discovery? Please, hurry. What could this place be?
guess it's all clear now.
Are you feeling sick? Oh my, that's quite a difficult question. Never underestimate the ability to influence others. Whether they're friends or foes, they're almost all... They can turn the tide of a battle in a There are also spells that help in avoiding conflict altogether. Invisibility is tricky to master, but exceptionally useful. Good day.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership. All right, then.
What you learn here... Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated. I have enough to deal with right now. I... see. I trust that Tolfdir will... Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Tolfdir normally looks after your little group. Since he's apparently occupied, and I will need to see this discovery for myself, I think perhaps you should begin researching... Speak with Urag in the Arcanium. See if he's aware of anything that matches... And good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this will be helpful. Personally? No, not I. One of their number used to advise the Archmage when... But that was a great many years ago. Before all the members of the Order were called back to the Isle of Artaeum, and it disappeared entirely. Now if you'll excuse me.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. I know what you want. Word travels fast around. Well, you don't even need to ask. No, I don't have anything for you. Not anymore, anyway. I said not anymore. Orthorn stole a number of books when he ran off to Felglow Keep to join those summoners. I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant information. If you want them, you'll have to talk to Orthorn. Not enough to bother with. Archmage Aaron's approach to these things is just to let them sort themselves out. Although now it looks like you'll be doing the sorting. Good. He was an apprentice here at the college. Not very skilled, but got involved with a group of... When they left, he took off after them. Stole supplies and books from the college. I suppose as a way to ingratiate himself. Let's just call it a difference of opinion with the college. They were interested in research that goes outside the bounds of what the college allows, so they were persuaded to leave. Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. We were able to figure out the last text you brought in. I thought the least I could do is pass the knowledge along.
You there. I have questions for you. You were in Sarthol, yes? It has come to my attention that something was found there. I know full well that you have. Please. Tolfdir is still there now, is he? I shall expect a full report when he returns. Something was discovered in Sarthal that was significant enough that Tolfdir sent a new member of the college alert. That sounds precisely like the sort of thing that should matter to everyone. Thank you for your help. You may go now. I have many important things on my mind. I am at the Archmage's disposal if he requires advice.
You look a bit. What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several.
is it?
Out of the way, neat.
Is someone there? I thought I heard.
Please let me out of here. You have to let me out. They're going to do something awful to me. There's a lever right there in the center. Hurry, before more of them show up. Thank you so much. Who knows what they'd have done to me if you hadn't come along? I promise I'll help you get out of here. The books? Oh, I see. But yes, the books. The caller will have them. Although not interested enough to keep me from being locked up. Don't you need my help? I was only trying to help you. I hope the collar turns you inside out. Why did I ever come here? I've got to get out of here.
And begin.
So you're the one who barged into my home and laid waste to my projects. How nice to meet you. Names no longer matter. You may refer to me as the Caller. Now, do you have a reason for making such a mess? So you're just one of Arin's lackeys. That's disappointing. You show real You come here, kill my assistants, disrupt my work. You've annoyed me. Oh, now we're all pleasant. I'm afraid we're well beyond. I'll allow you the opportunity to turn around, walk out that door, and never come back. I suggest you move quickly. I'm afraid you don't have... Now, you can go back to your college and leave me be. Or are you attempting to threaten? Well, then you won't be leaving here at all.
Nirabov does a fine job as master.
Better not get me sick.
Still, there's always room for
They say knowledge is its own reward.
Enchanting services. The local Nords may not like us very much, but they don't see... I'm sure you can figure it out on your own. If you can't, perhaps Urag has a book. No, I can't. I have enough to keep me busy. You've come to the right place. I'd be happy to teach you. Until next time.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
I'm working on... The exact nature of my research is a secret, I'm afraid, but it really is quite valuable.
I don't... Hundreds of years have gone into a... Well, and you... Thank you. I'll look these over. Night of Tears, eh? I remember this one. Did you read it yourself? If I recall it correctly, that has some interesting implications. And here. I suppose you've earned these. All right, then.
If you're working on any experiments, please keep that yourself.
Good to see. It's always encouraging to see... Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery? Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever the... If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Aliad, Gwema, Daedric, not even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience, but can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka, and yet it's unlike anything I've felt. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must
No,
intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go. Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants. Technically, that is true, but I still report to the Aldmeri Dominion, and I cannot... Don't worry. You can return to your petty squabbles and meaningless research as soon as this matter is resolved.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership. Don't even think about it. If you're working on any experiments, please clean up after yourself. Just like anywhere else, Huh?
Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
Please do not be alarmed. It is good to meet you in person. I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately, but I'm afraid I can't. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magma. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with. I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially... Nevertheless, my Order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so. I presume you refer to Ancano's distaste. The Tholmor see our Order as a threat because we have power, and we will not... I assure you that we mean you no harm. As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will... Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided. We believe that your efforts should be directed towards dealing with the aftermath. But we cannot predict. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my Order, but I will offer this. His perception may be more coherent than ours. He was once a student here at the college. Now he is... something different. I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry. Were you about to say something?
Well, what is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here...
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly, I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to anything. I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
We will see about this.
I'm not sure what happened. A monk from the Sijic Order. Here after all these years, and then he just leaves. I hope we didn't offend him somehow. You look a bit peaked. You sure you shouldn't be home in bed? What you learn here will last you... Has Tolfdir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject. Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed.